Guys, seriously, I've been streaming for like 15 minutes here, and I forgot to hit the go live button on on the dashboard here. Good lord. Good lord, I just lost all of that. Oh, professional streamer here. So anyway, let's do that whole intro again. Oh my goodness, I was wondering why like nobody was like responding to anything I said. And then I saw maybe Karn has been kidnapped. I was commenting on everybody's comments and everything too. Oh my god. Let's get that breath out of his face here. So anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to A Good Death, a Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always legendary, inclusive of what I have to do to get this stream up and running, apparently. But also, the character classes are always randomly selected. This keeps the gameplay fresh. It also keeps the gameplay juicy. It also sometimes keeps the gameplay a little spicy. Sometimes. Oh, good lord. It's all part of the fun of live content? Yeah. Oh, boy. So anyway, if any of this sounds good to you, I promise I have done this before several times, and it usually goes smoother than this. If this sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I also do build guides, and I do some stylish gameplay-centric dungeon dives, and also some modding tips and tricks here and there. So you do get a good value for that free subscription there. So, you know, just maybe click the buttons, will you? Okay, so we got a lot of people in here just watching my non-stream, which I appreciate. You guys are all awesome. We got Magus, we got Mr. B stopped by. We have Caladran, we have Hastor, if he's still around. Laughing Simon, Strudel, all the regulars. Welcome aboard, folks. Welcome aboard. Refreshed. Looks like I missed a lot. Yeah, so last time we spent all of our time pretty much in Mzulft, which is a deep and winding Dwemer ruin, but we came out of it alive. We broke the day 4 curse. Now, can we survive day 5? No, you didn't really miss much. Everybody missed a whole lot because I did a lot of streaming, a lot of roleplay in that last 15 minutes, and it was all lost to the ether because I did not click the go live button. Damn, rookie mistake. Anyway, yeah, we did swap out for some steel armor here, and we gave the Dawnstar stuff back to Tikrid. We ended up in Windhelm last time, but I just hopped a carriage back to Dawnstar just to see what's going on. It looks like our giant bounty for our Thane quest for Dawnstar is still level locked, so we're not able to do that, but I did pick up a bounty for bandits in Frostmere Crypt, which we are on our way to now, and the weather, the snow is just blinding with this reshade now. That's okay. Sunny days in heavy snowfall areas do be that way sometimes. So yeah, Frostmere Crypt over here. Don't know how I'm getting there just yet. I think we're going to go visit the Hall of the Vigilant here, just to, you know, a guard mentioned that. We're on our way anyway, so may as well stop in and say hello, see what they're all about. It looks like we may have to go through Fort Dunstad here too, which might be a little tense, a little sweaty, because I don't think we can get up this mountain from the north over here. So we're gonna have to kind of dip through the south and see if we can find a mountain pass up this way. Rodan doesn't know about the dangers of Fort Dunstad over here, so he's going to be kind of surprised when that happens. But maybe if we go visit the Hall of the Vigilant first, we can kind of avoid a head-on confrontation with them if we go through the west over here on the outside of the walls and not actually go into the fort. So that's what we're doing now. We also do have to deliver the news of the Staff of Magnus being housed in Labyrinthian. We have to deliver that news to Savos and Mirabelle. But that's not really our highest priority. Rodon's heart and his priorities lie with Dawnstar. That was his first place that he landed in Skyrim. He's quite fond of Tigrid, platonically for now, but he does have a little bit of a crush on her, I would say. A whole lot of unrequited flirting. We'll see if we can continue that as well, because that awkwardness is delicious to me. I gobble it up. But yeah, let's see. Rodon getting a little stronger, a little more confident in the area as things go on. He's even taking to wearing the local styled armor a little bit, looking buff as AF these days. Okay, we're gonna have to journey off into the woods here to find this Hall of the Vigilant. Ah, that's probably it. Okay. What's trying to kill me? Oh, that looked like a spider poison ball there. We got... Oh, no. I think we probably have a rogue Bosmer. They tend to conjure familiars and shoot arrows. Oops, I just hit Tigrid. Hold still, you twitchy wood elf. There we go. You okay? Didn't mean to fry you a little. Oh, you took an arrow to the face. I'm sure that looks a lot worse than it is, right? Are we still in combat here? Yeah, there's a red dot over there somewhere. Let's take a look and see what we got on our wood elf here. We can sell that. We can use that. I realized going back and watching last stream that I didn't use a whole lot of conjuration, which was a big part of my game early on in the series. So let's do some more of that. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we have the clan fear. Oh, there's that. Oh no. Damn it. That spider snuck up on us. Well, there goes Rodon. New curse, day 5 curse. Man, this stream is starting out great, isn't it? Guys, this is not my day. Okay, well, this actually gives me a chance to show off the new format. I know. Where did that guy come from? I saw the red dot way out over there. It didn't look close to me, and then all of a sudden that spider flanked me out of nowhere. Did not care about the clan fear, did not care about Tigrid, went right at me. One shot, dead, even with all the heavy armor. That power shot from those frostbite spiders are no joke. Are wood elves more susceptible to fire? No, I don't think so. Not technically, but this fire spell is pretty buff. That was the Conflagrate spell from Forgotten Magic Redone, and I had perked into it a little bit. So our fire spells were pretty badass. I was actually feeling good about this character and the playstyle, but now that's a thing of the past. Clan Fear is still going strong. Man. Poor Rodon. Here lies Rodon, Breton Battlemage from High Rock. He was an adventurous soul, but that adventurous spirit eventually led to his demise. He is survived by a good friend and follower, Tigrid of Dawnstar. He will be missed. Day 4 told Day 5 to F you in the A with a big rubber D. Yeah, indeed. That's definitely what it feels like right now. Okay. So now, instead of going back to a non-permadeath character, we're going to start a new one right here and right now. Yeah, that was a bummer, guys. We had some good times with Rodon, didn't we? Okay, well, let's first spin for a race for our new guy. I have been looking forward to showing off the new format here too, so this should be fun. Ooh, we got a Nord. All right, I'll write that down. Ooh, we got a lot of Nord fans in the audience. Didn't expect that kind of applause. Bummer, but I've been looking forward to this, to be fair. Oh, yeah. Love a bit of randomized character generation. Yeah, with the permadeath as well. And then I try to fit in the roleplay to it too and get some backstory and stuff and motivations and stuff in there too. My own particular brand of Skyrim. Like as if this was Skyrim. You know, I think for a lot of my random characters, I end up rolling Nords more often than anything else. Okay, now we have our classes here, which is arguably the more interesting spin here because there are so many of them, and this actually dictates our play style as well. What do we got? What do we got? Healer or a knight? Oh, we've played a knight already. So what do you think? Should we re-roll because we've already played a knight? Or should we try it? I think we should try it because I'm now running classic classes and birth signs, which adds some wrinkles. It refines the class structure a little bit. We've already done a knight. I think the maiden voyage of this Permadeath series was a Breton knight. Now we got a Nord knight. Yeah, we'll keep it. It is, yeah, it is different. Just jotting that down so I don't forget. And then let's do our birth sign. These are just like the standing stones, but with classic classes and birth signs reimagined, they give a separate buff, and then the standing stones are completely separate. The Lord gives us the Lord's Fortitude. Our health regens 100% faster, but 10% more vulnerable to fire. Okay, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. That kind of fits with the Icy Nord theme, I think, right? A Vampire Knight? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, and I do have the descriptions ready to go for these. These are following kind of the Oblivion class template. So let's go ahead and search for our knight here. The most noble of all combatants, strong in body and in character. They are of noble birth or distinguished in battle or tourney. Knights are civilized warriors schooled in letters and courtesy, governed by the codes of chivalry. In addition to the arts of war, knights study the lore of healing and enchantment. So, okay, we're gonna have to ignore that healing part, because... Actually, let's go ahead and remove that right now, because that's not part of our skills here. So the attributes, I think we're going to go 1 in Magicka, 2 in health, and 2 in stamina. And with classic class signs and classic classes and birth signs, we do get a plus 20 to health right away. And then the class ability that we're going to get, which is another like passive perk, that is 20% bonus to heavy armor right away. So that's good. The skills we're going to be using is block, heavy armor, illusion. One-handed and two-handed. We'll probably start sword and board with a one-handed and a shield, and then we got speech. But we're gonna have the options open for two-handed if we come across a badass weapon or something. Yeah, I see. Day 5 said this is as far as you go. Thank you for reminding me that I need to update the art and stuff on that too. So let's see. I need to go gameplay class. We are now doing a knight. There he is. Knight. Day 1. How's that look? Professional? I like it. So yeah, block, heavy armor, illusion, one-handed, two-handed, and speech. Excellent. This also gives me a chance to test out, well, not test out, I've been playing on the new 1.7 mod list here, and things are fine. So I also have a save ready to go that has most of my MCM settings set up the way I like it. I might have a few that I need to set up for this particular class and this particular character, but it allows us to get into the action very quickly. And so I'm also going to be using Unbound Random Start, so we don't know, you know, about dragons, Dragonborn status, where our starting location is going to be. We could live for 5 minutes and have to start a new character. We shall see. I really like the art under the cam. Yeah, thanks. I am in love with this Oblivion class art. It's amazing. I've always been a big fan of it. Even when I was playing Oblivion on my Xbox 360, I would always try to make my character look like the class art. It was a lot of fun. Interesting that illusion is part of the knight archetype. Could be useful. Yes, I think it always has been. Yeah, it's supposed to... I think it acts alongside the speech tree. The knight is supposed to be able to influence his enemies on the battlefield as far as inspiring his allies and demoralizing his enemies, I think is where that came from. But yeah, illusion and even restoration in some points were part of the knight classes in the Elder Scrolls. Seems SE is working fine. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Just getting caught up on chat here. Oh, Stream Elements is back up, so I think that the bots are working now. Apparently. So you can ask the 8-ball question or do a random carnism. Gonna have to get rid of all this hedge mage nonsense. I could see the courage rally stuff, but fury and fear calm feels a bit much, just in my opinion. Yeah, it could, but I am not going to discount it fully. This is not our guy. This is just random Nord guy. We actually have to go into the Unbound MCM and get stuff started here. Core selections, let's see. No presets, random standing stone ability. Even if I draw the ritual stone, which I have sometimes, I'm not using birth stones as birth sign, or I'm sorry, ritual stones as birth signs. I'm sorry, standing stones as birth signs anymore. The birth signs are now separate. The birth sign that we had now is the Lord, which gives us more health regeneration, but also less resistance to fire. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Dragon Souls thing, we're going to keep random. Dragons, by default, stay on timed delay. So we might get dragons after a few days. In fact, I don't know if there's a way to make that random or not. We'll look into it. Let's see. Presets, standing stone ability, also random. Spells, I'm going to say none because classic classes and burst signs reimagined will actually give you random spells based on your magic specialization. So we will get an apprentice level and a novice level illusion spell at random when we start. So I'm going to set that to nothing. We're not going to need that. The outfit, we're going to want some heavy armor here. Heavy armor. Headgear, let's go ahead and go default on this one. So we can get a helmet along with that. The weapons, I said we were going to do sword and board. So we're going to go sword and shield. And the wealth will have random. Spell selection doesn't matter because we're not starting with any. Starting location is also going to be a random. Game time will also be random. Special options, let's see. I feel like to make it fair, I want to do a level delay on the dragons instead of timed delay. What is the time to delay on that? 7 days is like nothing when you're running with I Need and doing roleplay. So yeah, I think it's more fair to do leveled. And I would argue that even level 25 is probably a bit low for taking on dragons at legendary difficulty. Let's see, we got... I crave the unfavorable reaction. It's true. It's funny because it's true. Okay. I think we're ready to get started here, are we not? Let's get it going. And I'm also doing random preset too. Oh, my wife texted. What is she saying? Just a status update on her errands. All right, thanks, wife. So I'm going to be using Google Random Number Generator to select preset. Oh, we got the ancient Nordic stuff. So we might be a traditionalist Nordic knight. A good death, day one. How could you let day 5 get the best of you? It was the bare ass beginning of day 5 too. Man, come on. But at least I get to show off the new format here, which I was excited to show, honestly. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Oops, did not mean to do that either. What the hell's going on here? How do I get out of here? Okay, here we go. Let's not spend too much time on the genitals menu. Okay, Nord is good. Presets, here we go. Random number generator between 1 and 10. I am clicking the generate button now, and it gave us a 10. And I realize that that is probably completely invisible to anybody on camera there. Or looking at my camera. Well, 0 to 9, I guess, would give us 9. Okay. This guy looks kind of cool, huh? With the face paint there and everything. I think we can do a little better with the hair, though. That's the one thing. I have all these fancy hair mods here that I want to get something that looks kind of close to this. So kind of shaggy long hair here, but I have the higher quality hair mods that I can come up with something that has the same identity but just looks a little nicer. He's a dirty boy. Spends a lot of time outdoors. Here we go. Now we're getting closer. Got some brown war paint that actually looks like it might be a little poo based. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think we got a winner right there. So I hope he's not smearing poo all over his face there, but, you know, maybe we got that kind of crude guy going for us. And now we need a name. Nord name generator. Sorry, bear with me here. Doing this on my phone. Gotta come up with an actual name though, right? Okay, Yondlir, Star Drinker. Let's see. And Adol's Merkiller. Boldemar Soulbear. Gukiomor Rich Scourge. Hildenhild, Storm Eye, Rayur Lonely Feet, or how about Hjollir the Sweltering? I think I need to... I need a new list of names here. Bratwolf? I like Bratwolf. Number generate the hair. Genital slider is an unfortunate assembly of words, or a very fortunate one. How about Loragos Storm Stage? Or Storm Sage, I'm sorry. Cernir Ice Veins. I like Loragos Storm Sage. Let's do that. Bratwolf the Gorging. Biggest dicketh. You know, I kind of like Bratwolf. Bratwolf Meat Gut. There he is. Thank you to chat for the interactive bit of character naming there. Done. Heroic stance. Yes. Amazing. All right, where's it going to start us? Okay, religion. I got a random roll for religion here too. That's a strong name. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 1 to 10. I'm generated a 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, sure. That's fitting, right? The Nordic aspect of Lorkhan, the traitor deity who created the world, Shor is patron of mankind. Follower of Shor reduces damage and stagger from elves. And the tenets: fulfill your destiny by saving Tamriel. If we're even Dragonborn, we don't know if we are yet. Master the skills of the warrior. Slay elves. Defeat epic foes. Yes. Pray. How did we get a light hide shield with all our heavy armor? We're gonna have to change that out as soon as we can. So it looks like we're in Rorikstead, which isn't the worst. We can do that. Hey, get away from me while I'm on my knees. Not that kind of Nord. Wow, he's kind of big too. Ooh, can we take Eric? Eric from the beginning? I think that's a good idea too. The budding adventures of the Buddy Knights. The budding adventures of the Buddy Knights. Eric and Brat. Yes. Yes. I'm already loving this. Okay. So let's check out our inventory here. Ooh, got a quick save here just in case we get a crash or anything. We don't want to lose all this. Let's get inside too. What time is it? It's butt-ass early in the morning. Defeat epic foes. Yes, indeed.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Karn has game to permanently rain in Sky. Yes, absolutely. At least it's not like torrential downpour where I can't see a damn thing. It's just kind of sprinkling. Prey takes on a whole new meaning after day 4.1 curse took effect. Yeah, I know. Every time I see you start a new character, it makes me want to do some random permadeath stuff. Used to do it with Fallout. Great fun. Yeah. So, ooh, that doesn't look great. Bounty Hunter. Hey, how you doing? That good, huh? Eric, where are you going? We're gonna be BFFs, you know. We have a fated relationship. Not that kind of relationship, but, you know.
My father, Ralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
Ah, so we can learn some ways of the sword from him, eh? Yeah, so I've been actually thinking about doing Fallout Permadeath too. The problem with Fallout is that the random start stuff is just, especially in terms of like faction and backstory. I know that there's ways to do it now, whereas there weren't before, but they're a little less accessible than the Skyrim stuff. So to me, I feel like if I'm doing a Permadeath series in Fallout, it's always going to start the same. The character's always going to have the same backstory, and the whole like first 2 or 3 days are going to be almost identical. And that's kind of hard for me. With this, at least it changes everything up every time. This guy is already a winner. No wonder Rorikstead has excellent crops. Eric would be an excellent choice, to be honest. Yes, I think so too. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's take a look at our equipment here. We got an iron sword. Good, good. We're gonna have to get rid of all this hedge mage stuff. After I saw Magus showcasing the new male variants of the hedge mage stuff, I had to get it, but it starts automatically by default with the stuff in the inventory, so we'll throw that back into that mod once we can here via the add item menu junk. Let's see, we also do have some potions, which are always helpful. We have some food to eat and some wine to drink. We're gonna swap that out for some ale and mead at some point, I'm sure. I gotta get rid of all these books as well. This comes with the semi-realistic or somewhat realistic Viking pack. Have to have all this stuff in there. Ooh, select class, that's important. Let us do that. This comes from Classic Classes and Birth Signs Reimagined. So let's pick our classic class, and it's a combat class, and it's a knight. So this is what's going to give us all of our bonuses to our skills and things like that. So of noble birth or distinguished in battle or tourney, knights are civilized warriors schooled in letters and courtesy and governed by the codes of chivalry. Knights study the lore of illusion and enchantments to better command the battlefield. The major skills are block, heavy armor, one-handed, two-handed, illusion, and speech. Ability is sturdy, heavy armor is 20% stronger, and a bonus spell is courage. Excellent, excellent. Charge! So now we get to select our birth sign, and we randomly rolled for the Lord birth sign. So we have Fury and Calm. That's good. I think that's a warrior birth sign, isn't it? Yes, it is. The Lord. The Lord's season is first seed, and he oversees all of Tamriel during the planting. Those born under the sign of the Lord are stronger and healthier than those born under other signs. Given to pride and boastfulness. This is like right on. Those born under the sign of the Lord have the Lord's fortitude and recover health 100% faster, but are 10% more vulnerable to fire. Do you wish to be born under the sign of the Lord? Yes, we will confirm that. And there we go. We have some lock picks here. I think I'm going to set up lock overhaul to do to enable some bashing, so we don't even have to use lock picks unless we're in a total pinch here. Make sure I have my hotkeys set up for that. Indeed, indeed. Get our favorites set up here. Shield and our helmet. We'll take that off while we're inside because we're a polite Nord, because we're a knight. So we have sword on 1, shield on 2, and minor healing on 3. Thank you for bearing with me during this setup here. I know a lot of us actually find the setup of this stuff entertaining and interesting, so I don't feel too guilty about it, but in a Permadeath series, you kind of want to get yourself into dangerous situations because that's where the entertainment and the drama and the sweat comes in. Okay, so our shield was number 2, and I'm going to set that up on single press of the left direction pad, and that is going to be shield. We're going to have to make it a priority to find a heavy armored shield there too at some point. Up and instincts is all good. Hold down for quick light. That's also good. D-pad right. Single press. We're going to add hotkey 1 to that. And that is going to be our sword. And single press down is going to be 3. Because that is our healing potion. Which is going to be important because we don't have a healing spell. Excellent, excellent. I think that about does it. For hotkeys. Oh, and we also have to do our spell hotkeys too. So let's go into our spells and find that stuff. We have Calm, Courage, and Fury. Okay, nice, nice. Now, I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to be able to cast. Calm, I doubt I'm going to be able to cast. Yeah, I don't have enough magicka. Courage, maybe? Yes, indeed. And Fury, I'm pretty sure I will be able to as well. Excellent. Going to be using Courage more than anything else, I think. Let's put that on 4, and we'll put Fury on 5, and we can't cast Calm yet, so we're going to leave that off of our hotkeys. That negative 10% to fire is nothing. Well, it'll be something at first. You know, 2 firebolts, I might be dead, especially on legendary difficulty at level 1. It's something to keep in mind, I think. They really need to condense all that into one book. Oh, the Viking stuff, yeah. Nice starting stuff, not bad, huh? Now, you can do a similar thing in Fallout. You just have to do a lot of it manually. I had builds, perks, loadouts, and starts in various text documents that I'd feed into a list randomizer. Awesome. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm just not nearly as well versed in Fallout as I am in Skyrim. And it would be Fallout 4. The older games are hard for me to play, especially with controllers on PC. The support for controllers on PC for those games were kind of crap. Yeah, for sure. It couldn't hurt to ask, right, Magus? It's a pain. It is definitely a pain. I mean, it's almost a must-have for me because I just love the realistic axes and some of the swords, and especially like a lot of the armors are great too. I like the realistic stuff. So yeah, just bear with me a little bit longer. I have to set up those 2 hotkeys for my spells, and I have to set up the lock overhaul for bashing and level restrictions. And then just get rid of some of this extra equipment, and you know, we'll be ready to go. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to do left double press for Fury. I think Courage I had set at 4, right? So let's do 4 for Courage. And that's going to be a hold on the left. And Fury will be a double click of the left. So I can get to it a little faster. Yes, indeed. Okay, so this gives us a Fury. This gives us our sword. This gives us our shield. And this gives us Courage. Excellent. He's into it. Okay. Another quick save. And now I just got to get this, all this extra equipment taken care of here. Now, sometimes this doesn't work and I have to reload the save, which, not a big deal. Okay, cool. So let's put this hedge mage armor away. See ya. Bye. Later. Have fun. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and stuff all the... we're not using hedge mage anywhere, but I will stuff this away. The knight doesn't use smithing, I don't think, does it? Smithing was not one of our skills, so we're going to be relying on our speech skill a lot because we're going to... Oops, did not mean to do that. We're going to be buying a lot of equipment. I do have honed metal installed, but I'm going to try to avoid that until end game because having smithed up and enchanted gear kind of betrays the spirit of classes and class identity. Crafting in this game is really, really strong, and it benefits in very significant ways, and sometimes even extreme ways, every single playstyle. So if I roll a class that doesn't use any or some of the crafting skills, I'm going to try to respect that, even in terms of honed metal. But if it gets to a point where we're approaching end game and we need the boost, then yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do that. But that's a long way off. Okay, another quick save there. How is our inventory looking now? Pretty tidy, pretty tidy. Oh yeah, and I just need to do the lockpicking, and then we're ready to start our adventure. I feel like I also have to change the name on the stream here too. I'll do that here shortly. Let's see, general. Looking good. Lock requirement. We're going to activate lock requirements. Smash locks. Activate smash locks. Allowed weapons. Just go ahead and allow all the weapons. There we go. So I can smash novice locks. And then once I get 25 skill in either one-handed or two-handed, then I can smash apprentice locks and so on and so forth. But until then, I have to skip those locks. Okay, great. I think we are ready to begin in earnest. Let's make a hard save and get going. Get some face light going on there. Dirty, gritty night of Skyrim. I like that. I like it. So you're the innkeeper here, huh? Oh, he saw us coming. He was like, no. Come here, man.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Okay, well, actually, I just want to fill up my water skins here, if that's all right.
Of course.
And what's the word about town?
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy, lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
Ooh. Interesting, interesting. What else you got?
Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Interesting. Dark Elves. Not too fond of those Dark Elves, gotta say. Magus. What else you got?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I don't believe it, but people aren't really too happy looking at this mug, so maybe that would help me out at some point. Okay, let's see what we got here. There was this fella, Eric, here that seemed like he had a bit of a fire in his eyes, so let's go see if we can track him down somewhere. Oh, it's so dark out here. 6:41 a.m. Ah, a fellow man of the sword, eh?
Skyrim. You know, fellow who wrote that cookbook.
Cookbook. Why would you need a cookbook? A true Nord kills an animal with his bare hands, tears the pelt off of it, also with his bare hands, holds it to an open flame to get it to a nice crispy char, also with his bare hands, and then eats the meat, bone and all, with his bare hands, and then smears the juices all over his face and calls it war paint with his bare hands. All right. Well, let's go find Eric with our bare hands. See if we can make friends with him with our bare hands. Brat. Unsub. Well, you know, I got to get into character here, you know. There is absolutely no way we're going to find Eric in this weather, in this light. So let's go ahead and, you know, trade in some of this fancy wine, this elf drink, for some stout Nord spirit, huh?
Real coin here. No handouts and no bartering.
Of course not. I would never ask for a handout.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
But for some reason, I got talked into buying this pussy-ass wine beverage. Sucks. So I'm going to sell that back to you. And I am going to buy some badass Nord mead, the generic stuff. The off-brand, stale, overly sweet, underly carbonated Nord mead. And I'm going to drink it at 7 o'clock in the morning on an empty stomach with my bare hands. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this is already way too much fun. All right, we'll just chill here for a couple hours, see if we can get the weather to clear up. It's totally going to get worse, if we're going to be honest. But we're going to wait for Eric to show up at some point. Now that is talent. When you can play the lute that well without even using your bare hands. He's making fists with his hands as he's playing with his mind, or something else. Don't call them wood elves for nothing, am I right? So basically the PBR of Skyrim? Indeed, yeah. Whatever's on tap. So I think on a personal level, I identify more with this dirty, scroungy ass Nord than with the refined Breton steward. Gotta say, because it's already a lot more fun. This character speaks to me more than Rodon ever did, to be honest. Rest in peace, Rodon. Nothing but respect. Okay, well, at least visibility is a little better here. This is seriously epic. Look at that perfumed Ponce. Walking around in his fine clothes. Although I do heartily approve of the wet fur. Strutting your stuff. Getting all stinky. With that fur just getting all wet and matted down in the rain. Yeah, alright. I guess I can buy some fancy clothing if he stinks to the high heavens. Eric, where the hell are you, man? Is he tending the field somewhere? Does he work for this curmudgeonly bastard? Is that him? That is him. What's up, Meg?
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In
Yeah.
fact, maybe you can help me with something.
Sure. What is it you need? I can tell you got a fire in your eyes and a stank on your breath, just like me. What is it you need, friend?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer...
Replaced in peace. Good one.
His name is Meralki, and he's the innkeeper here.
Yeah, I've met him.
He could change his mind.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I can tell that we have a doom-fated destiny that we will share together, friend Eric.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Although you are a little whiny, we'll have to work on that. We'll have to work on that.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Juan, huh? A man named Joanne? What is this place I found myself in?
The fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hey, you.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I gotta talk to you about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
No, he's not all right. He's turning into a wuss, and it's your fault. You gotta let him live the life that he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place.
Yeah?
Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's
Maybe
more, he's
true.
got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
Well, you see, I found this crappy-ass armor in a hole in the ground. It had some dusty old bones in it, but, you know, just kind of brushed those off and threw it on. Smells a bit, but I think that kind of adds to the whole thing, you know? Listen, if you don't pay for it, I'm gonna hurt you.
Go ahead. Hit me as often as you want. It's not going to change anything other than to make me and the town guard angry.
All right, look. Do you want your son to grow bitter and resent you? Because that's what's happening right now as we speak.
I cannot deny the truth of what you say. Eric is all the family that I have left, but it's wrong to hold him back as I have.
My son?
Won't tell Eric
Eric?
that I've changed my mind.
Eric?
I'll see about borrowing some money. And
I feel like that's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Eric, the Slayer. All right, Eric. Today is your lucky day. We get to chase a good death together. Two young Nords with a chip on their shoulder and a crap in their pants. With no idea what awaits them on their doom-fated journey.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Yeah, he changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn.
Okay, now I gotta figure out how to wait. Is there a missives board in Rorikstead? Some of these smaller towns do have it, but I don't know if I've seen one in Rorikstead. Alright, well, let's see. I think you have to wait like 24 hours, or is it longer to be able to take Eric on as a follower? Eric the Slayer. All right, well, Bratwurst here has heard some rumblings about the companions in Whiterun. They might be accepting recruits, so we're gonna go do that maybe. That'll at least kill some time between now and the time that we can get Eric to join us, I think. Oh. One more thing. I gotta get that sword on my back. Just like I'm like the Columbo of Skyrim. One more thing. Right before he drops the bomb on you. No, not Skyrim, I'm bound. XPM, please. Sword style. Sword on back. How come that's not showing up on the back? Yeah, I don't know. I can mess with that a little bit off stream. Takes a few seconds to register. Yeah, it does sometimes, but I mean, we've been in the game for several minutes now, right?
Just north by the Glorious Farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken leg. You see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey. You were gone long.
All right, Whiterun. A little too civilized for my tastes. But then again, a damn hole in the ground is also a little too civilized for my tastes. I'm a knight, but I ain't that kind of knight, if you know what I mean. Save and reload. Yeah, I feel like there's a setting either somewhere between all good and XPM that's causing that. Oh, there it goes. Good call, Magus. Good call. A Black Knight then? Yeah. A Dark Knight? A Shart Knight?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Errand Knight?
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you
Dirt Knight?
stubborn pride of yours and ask your
Hopefully the Dirt Knight can avoid taking the dirt nap, yeah?
I need a Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greyman.
And yeah, let me show off a little bit about what Classic Classes and Birth Signs Reimagined does. So it sets everything back to 5 for the skills. Except for the racial bonuses that you get either a +5 or a +10. So block got a +5, smithing got a +5 because I'm a Nord, two-handed got a +10 because I'm a Nord, and then the major skills that you get for your class get a +20, and that's set by mod AV, not set AV or set skill. It's mod skill. So this is actually it's like a buff like you would get from a potion or a piece of enchanted gear. So that keeps everything super compatible between race mods and pretty much anything else. So yeah, Classic Classes and Birth Signs Reimagined. I do recommend it if you like the classic classes, which I do. And it also allows you to start with a custom class that lets you pick your own 6 major skills and your own starting abilities and things like that. So yeah, I do appreciate it. I got you. Yeah, appreciate it. Never being able to fill a large-sized order.
Would never make steel for the Legion.
Not very Nord-like of her, is it?
I'll take the job.
I would expect something like that from an elf, but not a Nord. Okay, let's go see what this companion's nonsense is all about.
Someone's been pilfering crops from my farm. If I find out it's one of your kin...
You have a farm with crops? What kind of Nord are you?
I'm surprised you
Pansy. Pansy-ass farmer.
What with your nose buried so far up the Empire?
What's that axe
You
for?
won't be laughing when the
Spreading
Thalmor
butter?
come to root out
Chopping
your
bread?
sympathizers.
You probably slice your bread into slices, don't you, instead of just tearing a hunk out of it with your bare hands.
Found to be a collaborator. I'll remember that when the Stormcloaks liberate the city. No amount of money will protect
Okay.
me then.
So far, I think Bratwurst here is Team Greymane. Doesn't like the Battleborns. Heard something about Stormcloaks. Seems like the cut of his jib.
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire 1, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
What then? To the elves?
Saphir! Wait,
Businesses?
She just owned you. By the way, if your wife and your daughter are weak enough to starve to death on their own, then maybe you need a new wife and daughter. That's all I'm saying.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
So what was that argument about? All I saw was the ponage. I didn't really get the gist of the message there.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's
Saphir and her
sword.
sick burn,
He fed his
indeed.
entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it go to dust in some thief's
Yeah,
trophy.
bratwurst the barehanded. That's a good idea. We should do that. Let's see. So let me guess. Little Redguard needs help finding his sword.
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool.
You
I
are
think
not
the Whiterun
nearly well
guards are
muscled
being
enough to
hired
be
by
wearing that
bandits
armor,
to
by
get-
the way.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
You, my friend, need to eat some charred meat with your bare hands. Maybe put some meat on those bones.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I'm not one for civilization, but living in an upside down boat? Not bad. Not bad. Especially when that boat is lined with Atmoran shields. All right, all right. I'm into it. I can get behind that.
Those two at it again. Strike when the shoulders are. Just giving you
All right. Can already tell I'm gonna like this place. Smells like smoke,
Get him! Kill him!
burnt meat, spilled mead,
Just keep
and
swinging.
farts in here. Definitely my kind of place. And fist fights? Yeah. Get it.
You think you stand a chance?
This should be good.
Get out of our
They're just eating punches. I love this place. Punch him. Punch him. Get him. Show the mer who's boss. That's right. That's right. Oh my god. Either these guys are really, really tough, or they have really, really weak punches. I'm guessing the latter.
You're pathetic.
Okay.
I'm getting out of here.
All right. So the longer I have to watch this, the more pathetic it... Oh, there we go. Caught the chin on that one. And he's back up. He's okay. Oh, he goes down. Yeah.
You think you stand a chance?
Skyrim is for the Nords.
Haven't seen your face before.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, you can tell by looking at me that I haven't seen my face before either. It's a face only a mother could love, and unfortunately, I don't know that I ever had one of those. For all I know, I was born in the hole in the ground that I've lived in and found my armor in. Okay. Let's go find the leader here. Break it up with your sword. Wonders what he thinks of Heimskr. Well, he's probably okay with Heimskr. I mean, he's a Shore guy, right? He's not really a Talos guy. Shore was the OG Nord badass, right? Talos is kind of just Shore light. But, you know, you could probably get along with Heimskr.
Hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
All right, so they're upstairs having a glorious fist fight, and you're down here having serious conversations. I can tell that I'm going to be spending most of my time up there. But I guess I should talk to you, seeing as how you have the longest and lightest colored beard. That leads me to believe that you're in charge here.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Yeah, so I think I kind of want to join your little troop here.
Would you now?
I would.
Here, let me have a look at you.
Oh, look at those scars on his
Perhaps
face. Yeah, my kind of
a
guy.
certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
Severe lack
I
of
am
dirt on
nobody's
his face,
master.
but, you know, into the battle scars and the war paint for
Some
sure.
empty beds in your vascal for those with a fire burning. in
Bed?
their
I don't need a
hearts.
bed.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even
I'll
heard
sleep
of this
outside in the rain.
outsider.
Like a real
the
Nord.
famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course.
What matters is their
How
fart?
you battle-
Oh, I got the strongest fart you've ever smelled. Or heard. Or felt. Or seen. I can... You dare question my skill?
Calm down there, whelp. Don't feel like you need to show off for our sake. Vilkas here will be the one testing your mettle. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
I've never tested another man's metal. You touch my metal. Alright. If you can see a fart, yep. That's exactly what I was getting at. See that little flap that's covering his butt? That thing flies way up in the air, and he likes to make brown art all over whatever wall happens to be behind him, or any person. That's a real Nord fart. If you can't see a fart, you didn't push hard enough. Okay, I feel like that's a Karnism. That's more like a Brotism, but, you know, I'll own it. I'll own it. If you can't see a fart, you didn't push hard enough. Man, I am impressing myself today. I gotta say. Is sharding a term in the US? It definitely is.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Brot's gonna get killed by Vilkas.
I could take it.
Behold my power!
Behold my power!
Not bad. Next time won't
Man,
be
he was
so
taking
easy.
swings too.
You might just make it. But for now,
He very well
you're
could have killed us.
still a whelp to us, new blood. So
It's not
you do
crude if
what
it's in
we tell
character.
you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have
So
it
good.
sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
If you can't see a fart, you're not pushing hard enough. Oh, so good. I'm gonna share that one with my wife when she gets home. She's gonna be so proud. So proud of her husband and the things he comes up with. I can't wait. Okay, so Yorland Greymane, the smith, huh? You know, it's the High Elves that are into the bird stuff, not the Nords. What the hell is this thing? I don't know, it is kind of impressive. He does look the part of a Nordy Nord. We might be friends. What's up, man?
What brings you here?
I'm sure she'll be highly impressed. Lucky lady indeed. Well, Vilkas sent me with his sword, I guess.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Actually, in the sunlight, Brot's hair is a little lighter than it looked like in the character creation screen. I thought he had like a brownish reddish hue to it. Kind of like it, actually. Yeah, so does Vilkas fella always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
All right. Someone's got to be in charge, though. I'm sure with all these alpha males and all this testosterone flowing that, well, and all alpha women from the fist fight that I saw, too. Not going to discount them. There's a lot of jockeying for leadership. Too many big personalities, yeah?
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since he's
I feel there's a Dutch oven in someone's future.
Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group.
I mean, if we're
Every
being
man
honest,
his
she's
own.
probably going to be the one
Woman
dishing out the
Barrow.
Dutch oven. Your poor missus out running errands while you're on your R's playing games and making fart jokes. Yeah, indeed, indeed. It's a special kind of love that we share. All right, well, I'm going to be going then.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah, what is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you
A
could
fragrant
take this to
kind of
me.
love, yeah. The aroma amore is what we call it. The aroma of our amore. Didn't you just tell me not to be a servant?
This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
All right. Well, at least he asked like a man. Ayla. That's a strong Nord name for a woman. Let's see, though. You can judge the worth of a Nord woman by how much hair she has on her legs, so we'll keep an eye on those shins and those calves. Ayla. She doesn't seem like the shield-wielding type. Let's go check downstairs. The family that farts together. That's not how that one goes. True. But there is something to the sentiment. I can get behind that. Something to the sentiment and the sediment. This is getting gross, guys. And I'm all for it. All right. Oh. Did I interrupt something? Can I join? What's up, Ava?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
The family that farts together, sharts together. Look, I got your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this.
Well,
Are you new here?
I don't see much hair on her legs, but I do see a healthy amount of side boob, and I am into that.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite.
And I like her choice in armor.
Vilkas catch you saying that.
Armor
Do you
twins.
think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I would kill him before he drew his sword.
Whoa, ease up there. We're rough, but there's no need to kill a shield brother over a dispute. I like
This new
your
character
fire,
has definitely
though.
brought the best
You'll
out
make
of
a
everyone.
fierce companion.
I agree.
Let us hunt together sometime. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be
Let's.
resting.
Ooh, she said it's sultry. Yeah, we like Ayla.
Did you call
Farkas?
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show
Fart
this
us?
new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
All right, Fartus. I will follow, but I will follow off to the side because
Skjor and
I'm sure
Ayla
they
like
gave
to
you that
say
name for a
things,
reason.
But they're good people. They challenge us to be our best.
And I'm sure that cape
Nice to have a new face around.
does
It
not
gets
make an
boring
effective
here
mud
sometimes.
flap.
I hope we keep you.
You
This
know
could be
what? No, a
rough
true
life.
Nord
The quarters are up here.
faces his
Just take a
challenges
bed
head
and fall
on.
in it when you're tired. Tell me we'll keep the place clean. She
I could use some new
always
war paint anyway.
has. All right,
Let her
so
rip,
here you
Farkas.
are.
I'm ready.
Looks like the others are eager
Oh.
to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas
Yeah, that
might have things
position
for you
has
to
a
do.
different meaning when
Good
they
luck.
turn around,
Welcome
so.
to the companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone.
See, Jackson's being used fairly soon with this guy.
Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Yeah, alright. Legendary difficulty, level 1. Brawls are not something that we're really all that good at. So I don't think that this is something that we can do at the moment. So we'll get something from someone else.
This isn't an order of cowards. I'll find someone more agreeable.
I have to
I'm
break
sure.
roleplay for that one. Just because I think it'd be next to impossible to actually be able to complete that task, unfortunately. Man, that sucks. Okay. Back into character. Hey, another Nord.
The latest recruit, right?
Wait, is that right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Why did you join up?
A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them.
That's what I'm talking about. It's all that matters.
Fight for gold, and so I fight.
Excellent. Well met, Torvar.
All right then.
All right, so you're the elf, huh?
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Oh, anyone? You just got your ass kicked by that woman upstairs. I mean, she probably would have kicked my ass too, to be fair, but you are not one to talk right now. But you do train in one-handed.
A few things.
Yeah, okay, I'll take some training there. Okay, so I think there's something going on here because see how this says the cost is 420 now? So that should bring me down to 360 septums. But it only took me down to 561. I think there's some kind of something going on with the way that classic classes and birth signs handles these skill levels. I don't know. All right. Let's see. Maybe we can run some errands, and then we'll head back to Rorikstead in the morning. Can't help but notice the lack of ventilation in there. You know, there's a mod that changes his name to that. Okay, yes, there is a mod that changes his name to that. Alright, Fartus, where are you? He came back up, I think, right? I think the last I saw him, he was going back upstairs. Fartus it is. Oh, is that him? There he is. Farkas. I mean, that's an imperial name for a Nord, but you know what? Never thought I'd see a situation where it was appropriate. Well, it's still not appropriate, but it still has to be done, right? Let's see. Let's see if Vilkas has a... Well, no, we're not going to take any jobs yet. Not going to take any jobs yet. Okay, let's get our character set up here. We're going to have to do some meta here, which involves getting our character. This is a melee character, level 1 on legendary difficulty. So we're automatically at a disadvantage here. We need to train up, take some skill books, that kind of thing. See if we can level up, take some perks, all of that. So first we'll head up here to Dragon's Reach. We'll talk to Farengar. We'll get the errand for... You know what? Maybe we'll see if we can get a job from Preventus as well.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for
Beard's getting so long that it's starting to brush the pop filter and tickle my chin.
I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it for you.
You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
You're clearly more suited than I am to get your ass kicked, Farengar. Farenfart. Fartengar.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winter.
Wartengar secret. Silent but deadly, that one. He needs to take that advice. If you can't see a fart, you're not pushing hard enough. Alright. That rename mod is too... It's OP. It is OP. So now we know what kind of character this is going to be, and I am all for it. So buckle in, make sure you're eating lots of fiber.
Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow?
Thank you for joining me on Bratwurst's Fart Along.
Your businesses, your children, your very
Arcadia.
lives.
Now we're going to Arcadia. So at some point, our knight here will actually start fighting something, and then we can get this permadeath going.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Be careful. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles?
Careful's not in my
Got something
vocabulary,
for that.
Fartcadia. The ale is fibrous. Yes, it is.
Ah, splendid, splendid.
Now, we're no alchemists, so we're not going to go around and take all the ingredients, but we can take the minor healing potions, that's for sure. We can use those.
Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Yeah, we're going to linger here with the eye contact. Thank you.
Be careful out there.
What do we got that I can take here? I'm going to do a quick save here just in case I take something that I'm not supposed to.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
You know, these fart replacements work on so many levels. Take the frostbite venom, that's for sure.
I offer
Get our map markers
for ailments, both common
up and running.
rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Alright, that's good enough for here, I think. Now we also have the errand for Arcadia.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And
Why are you allowed to take random stuff? Yeah, so when you do favor quests, like, so delivering the frost salts for Farengar, that gives you good affinity with Arcadia. And when you have good affinity with certain vendors, then you're allowed to take things from their shop. And it's not just vendors either. It's like when you do favors for even just people with a house, you can go into their house and take some of their items that aren't too valuable.
All we ask is to look
It's part of the meta part of the game.
You're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Oh, I have all kinds of information. If you're paying good money, who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
All right. So, can you give me any more information on this person you're looking for?
For a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
It works because the names are what your character recognizes. Yeah, so he's going to remember Arcadia as Fartcadia, and Farkas as Fartus.
If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Now I wonder
pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More
if
inside.
Arcadia has like an iron shield that we can buy for a decent price here. Banded iron shield for 287. Primitive Viking shield. That's kind of more our style, but that is like really expensive. And then she's just got the hide shield. I do like the banded iron shield. Let's go ahead and go with that. We can sell off our hide shield here.
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Jorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
Yeah. I could do that.
Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Adrian have an itchy butt. Adrian have an itchy butt. Gotta get rid of this face light editor. Have an itchy. She's not impressed, but I am so happy with that. Oh, God. You guys. I have no shame. This lad is a deviant. I can't help it. Hotkey set.
Ah, you were once mad. I am as mad, you said. Let me show you the power of now.
Back up to Dragon's Reach. If I were thinking ahead, I would have stopped at Adrian's first, but I didn't, so now I can't. Oh yeah, I forgot about the alchemy skill book in the Cauldron, and the speech skill book at Belethor's. Oops, not Farengar. Proventus, he's probably out having a lunch. Where is that guy? Yeah, he's out on the balcony. Heimsker ass man.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword.
I serve Jarl Balgruf as steward.
Ah, you must be the steward. Have an itchy sack.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
You walking away, trying to ignore me. You know I'm talking to you. I got a sword for you from your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruf when his mood is agreeable.
I love Jackson's renamer.
Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
20 gold.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Enjoy your visit to your itchy crotch. Okay, all right. Now we just need to get some skill books. And then I think we'll shack up at Jorvaskr for the night, and then we'll go see what Eric's up to back at Rorikstead. At some point, we gotta fight something here. We gotta test this guy, and I think a good way to do that is just to make a road trip to Rorikstead, Riverwood. There are a couple wolves on the road, maybe a crab or two. I would like to have a buddy, The budding night buddies. But we can do that solo, I think.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy.
If it comes to that. Alright, Fartcadia. I know you're hiding a skill book back here somewhere. There's our first level up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and what did I say was going to be? I think it was 1 magicka, 2 health, and 2 stamina. I feel like I need the stamina for bashing and timed blocks right now, so we'll start with stamina. We'll go 2 stamina, 2 health, 2 magicka, or 1 magicka. So stamina, stamina, health, health, magicka. Now, for survivability's sake, I'm going to go right into heavy armor, and we can also start getting experience there too whenever we enter combat. And then I think block will be our next one, and we'll do one-handed after that. Very good, very good.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
Bellathor. Oops. Pushed the wrong button there. Now I gotta wait for the animation to recycle. There we go.
Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Hella sore butt. Why is your butt hella sore, huh?
I assure you, I'm prepared to make any deal.
Oh, that's why. That makes sense now. Oh, Skyrim, I love you so much. Ugh. Okay. Speech skill, that's one of our major ones, so
Please
that
do
is
look
actually...
around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
Apparently somebody already took something that they want, hella sore. Oh god, this is so good. This guy's gonna die immediately, and I'm gonna be heartbroken. Okay, anything else? I think we're good. Let's see if we have any like delivery missives to Riverwood. Letter to Rorikstead. May as well take that because we're going back to Rorikstead anyway. Hunt the vampire. We're not there yet. Retrieve heirloom from Green Spring Hollow, which we're not ready for that yet either. Okay.
Chops and steaks fit.
The timing on that was just perfect. Oh, I don't know how it does it. Todd, you're a genius. Gotta say. Okay, okay. Let's see. We got our equipment set up and everything. You know what? Let's just take a hike up to, or down to Riverwood. I think we can do that. We can stay at the Sleeping Giant if we have to. I want to get some action in, not just renaming people fart puns all day, even though, you know, it's still, I'm sure it's plenty entertaining. All right, let's put our helmet on, put on our horny helmet, make our way to Riverwood, where even the rivers have wood, apparently. Pelagia Farm. Pussy ass farmers. Go find something to fight. Beautiful day though. Of course, as soon as I say that, it's going to start dumping on me. Which kind of looks like Bratwurst here already got dumped on. But that's okay. You know, we could also call him Bratwurst the Brown. He's got brown eyes, got brown face paint, brown armor, and plenty of brown other things. Bratwurst von Braun. Von Braun. What is farming but fighting vegetables? That's a good point. I'm beginning to think Bratwurst would like to be dumped on. You know, he's putting himself in that situation a lot, that's for sure. Okay, we got an Imperial patrol. Imperial milk drinkers. Elf lovers. 3 brown eyes, eh? Yes, indeed. Bratwurst the brown-eyed. How about that? Okay, we're gonna start getting some wolves over here soon, so we got to be ready for that. Yep, there he is. Haha! Finally, battle. Come here. Ah, glorious battle. And now come the rains. Let's see, should we do Hunterborn? Is there any value to this? I don't think so. We're not an alchemist, we're not a smith, so no. I'm gonna say no on this one. But we can use the wolf pelts for some cloaks. And we can do that through honed metal, I think, and that doesn't affect the gameplay much. Ah! Wasn't ready, ouch. Let me make sure I am set to legendary. I am. So this armor is holding up pretty well, to be honest. We are a little hungry and a little thirsty. I am not going to fight the mud crab in this weather. The last night that we had was a Breton night. And he almost died on day 1. He got taken down to 1 pixel of health by Mr. Mudcrab over here, which I allude to often. Not going to fight Mr. Pinchy. With limited visibility here. No way. Mercenary wizard. Why would anybody pay a wizard to cast magic for him? Useless.
Citizen.
Oh, Mr. Nightbrook.
To introduce myself. My name is Vander Nightbrook.
Bratwurst fears mud crabs. Bratwurst fears mud crabs, but he does not fear mud butt.
You may recognize my face from postcards delivered to every address
Beats having
in Skyrim.
to fight Sir
Skyrim
Crab-a-Lot, though.
Is under new
Level 80
management.
mud crab.
Mine. The old service was so third era. Slow. We have a new business model, fresh branding, and fully modernized service, making post-haste the obvious choice for your next delivery. That, and the service is free to all citizens of Skyrim, thanks to a fat government subsidy.
I gotta say, little elf, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
I deliver anywhere, anytime, buddy. Crawling a forgotten Dwemer city deep in the Reach? Delivered. Living in a sketchy mushroom on an ash-swept island? Delivered. Stuck in seclusion with a bunch of graybeards? Hi, Hrothgar! Delivered. I deliver all packages, large and small.
This guy is really small, and he talks a lot.
From Hunter's Rest to
and I have no idea what he's saying.
From the Shrine of Azura to the Twilight Sepulchre, whatever. I get it done.
But he seems intent on keeping my attention for some reason.
I cannot accept any tips.
So I'm just going to give him the blank stare and hope that he leaves. Because unfortunately, for some reason, it's illegal to kill elves in Skyrim. Love Vander. Okay. So what are we doing here? Apparently going to the inn for a drink. And a sleep. Large packages, huh? Large and small.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
How does he have a large and a small package? Oh. Large for a wood elf.
Did you hear me?
Yep.
But still small in general.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after.
I get it. I get it.
Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I mean, it's not hard to have a third leg when your legs are only a few inches long anyway, right? Any package, anywhere, buddy. Oh, so that's what happened to Helisaur. Had a package delivered in one specific spot. Define wood elf. All right.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You're telling me it's illegal to kill elves in Skyrim? Land of cowards. Harsh land my behind. Be careful combining the words harsh and behind in this climate, in this chat room there, Enigma. Welcome aboard, by the way. I've changed my mind. Bratwurst is bringing out the worst, and he's bringing out the worst in us. The W-U-R-S-T. He's also bringing out all our brats, too. Oh my god. I feel like I'm headed for a divorce with every word I speak. Looking for a room. Looking for a room here. Be afraid. Yeah. You have no idea what you walked into. Delphine? Delphine, more like smell. Delphine, smell unclean. That's how we'll remember her. All right, smell unclean.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I need to rent a room. Give me the dirtiest one you got.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
If I pay extra, will you pre-soil the straw bed for me? Thanks. I feel like this guy would get along really well with Gore, except that, you know, Gore is an evil omen for us, always. Alright. So let's eat, drink, and be merry here for a few hours. You'll get the gist pretty soon here, Enigma, I think. I'm considering renaming my guy from I don't even remember. What is Bratwurst's last name? Bratwurst Meat Gus or Bratwolf? Bratwolf Meat Gut to Bratwurst the Brown. It's easy for me to say. Kind of feel like Delphine, he liked Delphine smelling unclean. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I feel like Bratwolf or Bratwurst here is a bit of a dog, which might be foreshadowing to some extent. Yeah, I like where this is going, guys. Alright, we need to eat something. We'll have the Horker loaf. We'll have the vegetable soup. We're well sated. We'll have some water to wash it down, and then we need a stiff drink. We'll go get the some more of that generic Nord mead we love.
Let's sate that appetite.
Alright. Orgnar, my friend. Do you know where this mead was brewed? And I'm only going to buy it if the answer is I don't know. Good. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. There we go. There we go. And we'll go ahead and party our day away until about 10 o'clock. We're going to be hungry again. We'll buy some more food.
This land is ours,
And we'll sleep in a little bit late, and we'll go see if Eric is available to be a follower yet.
I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Let's sate that appetite.
All right, do you have anything meaty and crispy? Cooked beef, that works. Yeah, give me all your beef. I realize how bad that sounds now as I hear it come out of my mouth. And now I realize how bad your meat coming out of my mouth sounds coming out of my mouth. All right, all right. Gonna need some more mead.
Until next time.
All right, let's hit the sack. And I don't mean Preventus's itchy sack. Do I have that already? I think I do. How to sleep. Sleep, sit, and meditate. Sleep, 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 sleep. Easy for me to say. All right, we'll sleep 10 hours. A lot of mead. A lot of fighting wolves. A lot of renaming NPCs. Like a 12-year-old. Bratwurst isn't even his name. I know. I don't even remember naming him Bratwolf. I only remember Bratwurst. Whatever drugs you took beforehand. Just a whole lot of caffeine. Whole lot of caffeine. Way too much. All right, let's head back to Rorikstead now and see if Eric is ready to go. He's very slow. His movement speed is very slow compared to the acrobat that I've been running off stream for my next build guide. Rorikstead. So that's going to take some getting used to, I think. Although Rodan was also not the most fleet of foot. Anybody know off the top starting the next build guide already? Yes, indeed. The Oblivion Acrobat. I went into great length about how I found mods to enable the Oblivion Acrobat in Skyrim. But alas, I had forgotten to hit the start stream button. So yeah, I found a couple of mods that actually make the Acrobat a viable class in Skyrim. So that will be the next one that I'm doing, is the Oblivion Acrobat. Having a lot of fun with it so far, and it's actually moving quite a bit faster than the Shadow Mage guide did. So yeah, looking forward to getting that put together and sent out. Let's see, where is Eric? The fact that he's not working the field is a good sign.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Eric, look at you all decked out in your armor. Looking like a badass. Yeah, I like it.
Good to see you again. How would you like to hire a brave, if untested, mercenary?
I have to give you $500? Eric the Slayer, huh? Sounds fearsome.
Father says I should pick a name that describes what I really am. But nobody's going to hire Eric Greenthumb or Eric Hoe Pusher.
Hoe Pusher.
I need a name that will put some fear in the hearts of my enemies.
How about Eric the Hoe Slayer?
Have some enemies, that is.
So you decided to become a mercenary.
Seemed like the best way to see the world and make some coin.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm a little green, but what I lack in experience, I make up for.
It's okay. I'm a little brown. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead. Hire you up. I'm gonna be broke, but that's okay.
Come back and see me when you've got the gold.
Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh,
All right,
that's what the console is for. Yeah. Screw it. I'm doing it. What is the ID for gold? I think it's just like 1, isn't it? It's F? Okay. There it is. Thank you, sir. Sirs and ma'ams. Survey says F. Appreciate it.
It just feels right somehow. Having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do. Lead the way. Until next
Feels
time.
right? You haven't even been outside yet. Okay, we got Eric. All right, Eric, the Host Slayer. Let's go begin our legacy, shall we? White River Watch. Okay. That presents some challenges, but that is what we have for Amryn, I think. Let's go ahead and head back to Riverwood, though. I like Baby's first dungeon over here. Oh, I forgot to check our standing stone. What did it give us? The Mage Stone. Okay, so yeah, we can better leverage our illusion magic, that's for sure. F for fart. You did help. Well done, Magus. Cookie for Magus. Bratwurst is already a terrible influence on the poor boy, and you've only just teamed up. And he's not wearing his shield on the back. But the guard is, so alright, that's fine. He'll put it away soon enough. Baby's first dungeon at Embershard, and we'll go do Bleak Falls as well. You've seen me do this 1,000 times with other characters, but not with Bratwurst. Oh, I heard her digging in the garden there, and I thought it sounded like somebody being shot by an arrow. I was scared there for a second. Is it a yucky cookie? Let's just say it'll put a cookie and smile on your face. Riverwood. Bratwurst and Uruk. Uruk the Host Slayer. There's the shield. Now you're looking proper. Okay. Embershard first. And then we'll probably switch from the Mage Stone to the Warrior Stone. That's going to be more helpful for us than the Mage Stone, I think. We have some wolves coming up here. Let's go ahead and put on our helmet. Let's get Eric all braved up. Oh yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah, you can. That's right. That's the attitude to have. So we do have quite the pack of wolves coming up here, led by an alpha. We gotta be ready. Yep, there they are. Maybe I can fury one of them. Don't move too much. There we go. Illusion for the win. And for the wind. I'll take on the alpha, you know, because Bratwurst here is an alpha. Oh, nice move, Eric. Very well. Very well done. Yeah, that did go well. You know what, Eric? I think we're kind of badasses. Turns out, the budding Night Buddies are kind of badass. All right, all right. We'll see how badass we are once we enter Embershard here. Start taking on guys our own size. All he needs is my General Sam follower in this one. What's your General Sam follower? I'm both dreading the answer and looking forward to it. Oh, one other thing I want to do. Bratwurst here is not the rolly type. He's more of a step dodge type. So I'm going to change that animation out. Boom, shakalaka. That's better. All right, thank you for the link. The Warrior Stone it is. Yes, please. What does the Warrior Stone do, by the way? Let's see here. Oh, we're thirsty, too. Look at that. I just gimped my stamina regeneration, too, right before I'm going into a dungeon. Great. How long does that last? 25 seconds? Okay. The Warrior Stone. Power attacks do 15% more damage, and ranged weapons do up to 15% more damage based on... Okay, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of power attacks until we can perk into that, because we need the stamina. Let's see, what else do we got from this Warrior Stone here? Learn all warriors 10% warrior skills 10% faster. That is what we were going for there. Very good, very good. His dialogue would go perfect with this play. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I was going to make fun of his alpha rolls, yeah. Of course, with a name like Meat Gut, he probably has some alpha rolls in other areas. All right.
Cave up ahead. Trouble? Or maybe treasure?
Indeed, trouble. And treasure, probably.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ow. That hurt. You dick. Oh, Eric. Slaying hoes all over the place. You know what? I hate to admit it, but I think you might be a little more badass than me at this moment. But don't worry, I will be working on that. Ooh, a steel sword. Mine. Iron spiked club. Maybe also mine. Steel sword is definitely better than the iron sword. The steel club is not. It's heavier and weaker. Set up the hotkey for that. Goes 1. And let's just make sure we don't get flanked by any other wolves out here. Yep, I hear them. And I see them. Hey there, Pooch. Not getting the block noises with this shield for some reason. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but whenever he blocks a shot, it's silent. It's kind of weird. And come to think of it, I don't know if I've used a banded iron shield in this playthrough, or in this mod list yet. Could just be an issue with this shield. Other shields have been fine, I think.
I don't think I like where this is going.
You need some courage here, Eric. There we go.
All of Skyrim.
Enigma, well done there.
Aren't you worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
This again.
It's so dark in here.
Is someone over here?
What was that?
All right, assholes. Come and get it. Oh, total swing and a miss there. All right.
This is the end for you.
Oh, Eric, just being badass all over the place. The hoe slayer and the hoe smasher. Oh man, maybe if I find a steel club somewhere, I'll do that. But in a permadeath setting, I kind of need I need the more powerful weapons. Ah, steel spiked club. There it is. There it is, friends. Badass.
How deep is this cave?
I asked the same thing to your mom last night. Oh, yeah. Got him good. Got him good.
I thought we had a guard posted outside.
We did. Your eyes peeled. Huh?
You did have guards posted outside, but you know what happened? We killed them. And we killed these other losers out here too. Go ahead and engage with my hoe slayer over there. And I will shove my spiked club right up your flank. There it is. Forgotten magic, that is destruction, not illusion, but we can sell it off. All right, let's re-up your courage here, Eric.
Like I can take on all of Skyrim.
Yeah. Hey, you might have to at a certain point. Ow. Stabbed us with his little spear. With his little one-handed spear.
Well, all things considered.
Making me feel like less of a man. We're gonna need to get you a helmet at some point there, Eric. And not these pansy little light armor ones either. Like a real man's helmet. Like this one with like horns and shit on it. Yeah. Then we can be the horny helmet brothers. Clairvoyance is illusion. Don't know that I'm going to be making much use of it, but you know, could come in handy. We shall see. Heavy painted round shield. Is this better than my banded iron shield? Maybe. The scrolls we'll use too. The scrolls are open to everybody. Poison Nova, ring of poison that does a ring of poison. That fits in with the theme, doesn't it? That does 15 points of poison damage per second for 30 seconds to nearby living targets. Interesting. Let's see, 25 for the banded iron shield and 24 for the heavy painted round shield. I'm actually going to go with the heavy painted round shield on this, just because the lack of audio feedback on the banded iron shield is a little distracting. And if this shield has no audio either, then I might have something else wrong. Let's see if we can pop the archer from over here.
Cave sounded more exciting than the bard's song.
Without hitting the damn ropes there. That looks like it'll hit. It did indeed. All right, let's get after it.
By the
Okay. Yep, there we go. Now we are getting the audio with this shield somehow. Nice swing there, Eric. And we got to level up. Let's keep that in mind.
Someone there.
Let's fight him down here in the pit so we don't get flanked.
That's the end of that.
All right. Yeah, I'm liking the duo here. Very nice. Steel Warhammer. We'll grab that. We are proficient with two-handed weapons as well. I feel like if we're taking point, we can use the one-handed weapons. And if we're flanking and doing the DPS roll, we can do two-handed. The knight is proficient in both. Steel Maul does much more damage, but it really doesn't fit the aesthetic as much as the spiked club. So we'll stick with the spiked club. Okay, that's Embershard. So far, so good. Still alive on Legendary. The illusion spells are helping a lot, I think. Fury definitely gives some much needed backup to a melee fighter in this game. Where did the archer go? He got killed somewhere, but no idea where his body ended up. I see a lot of blood over there. But I think that's coming from the rabbits. Hey, look. Somebody killed the wabbits. Killed the wabbits. We'll take all this shiny. Fury is my favorite spell in the game. Doesn't mean much coming from a guy who rarely uses magic, but still, yeah, there's a lot of utility to Fury. For sure, for sure. Oh. Why am I picking that lock when I can just smash the damn thing open? With my steel club. Okay. Well, I would call that successful, you know, once I can find the ranger, wherever the hell they went. There's one more dead body here. It's the one that we hit with Fury. I do see 3 dead bodies down here, though. Yeah, we must have looted them all. Oh no, here she is. Hunting knife sells well. Arrows weigh nothing, so may as well. I don't think at this low level we're going to get any money out of them, but you know. Okay, let's see. I've been going at it for 2.5 hours, but for part of that, I was not streaming when I thought I was, so I think that we can head back to Riverwood at this point, and then we'll take on Bleak Falls Barrow, and we'll call it a day. If we can actually, you know, get through it without dying. And yeah, knock on wood for me, but not a single dropped frame this time around. It looks like whatever issue my ISP was having with the YouTube ingest servers has been rectified. So that is good. I almost had to make an emergency switch to Twitch, which I might still end up doing at some point. A lot of people think that YouTube streaming is about to blow up, so I will probably stick here for at least the next few weeks, maybe a couple months, and see if I can get my head wrapped around the whole YouTube gaming system and see how I can leverage things like tags and titles a little better to get some more viewers that just happen across streaming on YouTube. Now, even if YouTube is an untapped potential for streaming and has a lot of potential energy, people still go to Twitch in droves to watch live streams. Doesn't mean that people won't start coming back to YouTube at some point, but yeah, I feel like I can do more. I feel like I got a pretty good quality setup here with the streaming setup that I've been doing, but not a whole lot of people are finding the live streams, and that's a shame because I think we have a lot of fun here. And I think that there is a lot of entertainment to be had. So just trying to increase the reach on these live streams a little bit. People are starting to find the recorded footage. My stuff is starting to hit the search terms a lot easier now with the build guides, and some of the modding tips and tricks have been very well searched, and the click-through on those have been great. Just need to get the streaming up there too. Utility, I just love the chaos. Good call, good call. Till YouTube stops being dicks and changes their algorithms, it's going to slowly die off. Yeah, you'd think. We still do have a lot of, well, the bigger streamers seem to be migrating from Twitch to YouTube.
You're that visitor.
The smaller to medium-sized ones seem to be staying at Twitch. And that's where people go to find their content. So yeah, maybe a move to Switch at some point, or to Twitch at some point for the live streaming stuff would be prudent. I don't know yet. Still mulling it. Still mulling it. Okay, yeah, we need to sell off our stuff here. We'll go hit up Alvor, the blacksmith, sell off some of that stuff, and Lucan. Smell unclean? You're really living up to your name. And I love it. Ah. All right, Alvor, we're gonna need to think of a name for you too.
Riverwood. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Sell off the stuff we're not gonna use. I'm gonna keep the wolf pelts for now. I might be able to commission one of the smiths to build a nice fancy cloak for us or something. I do have the fur set stuff installed, but it takes a tanning rack to get that stuff. It's not in the leveled lists at all, but it does look nice. So I might have Alvor turn that wolf pelt into a little bit of a muffler or a cloak or something for us. Okay. Lucan.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Ah, Camilla, fair as the morning sun.
Oh. Gonna live up to your name a little bit here, huh? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you stir that soup for her. Eric over here peacocking a little bit. I like it. Lucan Valerius. More like... puking on... Harius? We'll just call him Pukin Valerius. You guys remember the Garbage Pail Kids? Those cards that look like they were like trading cards, but they looked like Cabbage Patch Kids, and they all had just terrible names and graphic pictures on them. I feel like that's what this playthrough is all about. It's the Garbage Pail Kids playthrough. Hairy-less? Are you saying he's like hairless down there? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call
I'm really glad my kids missed that phase. Oh, you know, at some point they started turning those playing cards into stickers, right? Or they were including stickers in them. And I had like this beautiful dresser in my room as a kid, and I just massacred that thing with Garbage Pail Kids stickers. Just all over the sides and the front of them. I was a bit of a miscreant, I guess. No, I was actually a well-behaved kid. But I still was a kid, and a boy at that. And as such, I was disgusting. It happens. Don't need the invisibility. We'll take the illusion. The defender will definitely take resist fire. Yes, please. Ring of Virulence. We will use that, even though we are not going to be using those spells, I don't think. Salt piles we don't need either. But I like the boost to health and magicka there. Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell.
Puking on hairy
Robbers are only
chest.
after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
You can... Hairy crust. There we go. We got there together, Magus.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Now I'm desperately trying to think of one for Camilla here, too.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
No, actually, Magus, we're on the same
mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak
same
Falls
wavelength
Barrow.
here.
I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit.
I don't know how far is too far, you know? Yeah, we'll come back to Camilla. I got a good one. I just don't know if it's appropriate even for what we're doing here. All right. Okay, this crab has got to go down. Riverwood giving us crabs. Oh, it's a little one. It's just a little one.
Where did you come from? It is a shame that was necessary.
Is it? I kind of had fun. In fact, I would argue that that wasn't necessary at all, and that it wasn't a shame, because I enjoyed it. You really just gonna walk away from me? Are you getting all introspective on me? Eric? Did Eric just go woke on us? Bratwurst. Bratwurst is rolling in his grave. Well, not his grave yet. Okay, we got another wolf up here. Eric, come here, bud. Mad Adam, what's up, friend?
That's the end of that.
We just got our Nordic Knight Bratwurst meat gut. And his friend Eric the Hoe Slayer. We're whacking hot dogs around with our spiked maces. Still doing permadeath here. Bratwurst here has a bit of a dirty mind. Replaces names of a lot of the NPCs with things that are terribly inappropriate. But right now, we're heading out to Bleak Falls Barrow. We're at level 2. I think I do have a level up in the waiting, though, so if we need it, we can fall back on it. Legendary difficulty. Knight class. Using one-handed, two-handed, block, heavy armor, speech, and illusion as the major skills. Worshipping shore. Can I pray right now? Actually, it's been a couple days, I feel like. Don't want to lose favor with shore. Hopefully I'm not too close to the enemies there. Nope, we're good. 27.5%. Oh, stupid terrain. All right, I'm trying to avoid that archer there. Eric, get in there for me, please. Ow. Okay, heavy armor is helping. Nice. Okay, let's get this archer. Shields up. Okay. Not the most eagle-eyed archer there, is she? Oh yeah, the bulldozer. Bulldozer? I barely even knew her. All right, who's up?
Take on all of Skyrim.
That's right, Eric. That's right. Take them all on. All right, a-hole.
You're as good as dead.
Swing and a miss for you. Ow. Get him, Eric. Yeah, smash him. Another bulldozer. Oh, okay. That was a little nauseating. All right, Eric. I don't know if you have a steel sword, but I'll grab that for you. Think everything else is the same. We'll get you... Now, you get a horny helmet, just like me.
Still here.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll be sure to put it to good use.
He's a Nord's Nord. Yes, yes. Hopped on a bit after a busy morning. Yeah, busy Saturday morning. What are you busy with, if you don't mind me asking? Doing yard work, or you got work this weekend, or what?
Is there anything else you need?
I don't have any work this weekend, but I do have a lot of yard work to catch up on, which I'm not looking forward to. Amulet of Talos, that's right up our alley a little bit. I mean, we're more of a shore guy. But Talos, like I said earlier, is kind of shore light a little bit, I would say. Shore and Talos could kick it, I think. Okay, are we walking into a snowstorm here? We're gonna have to fight all these bandits on a... in a snowstorm. That's gonna be a little rough. Okay, it's clearing up a little bit more over here. That's good. All right, now if I can... Nope, they already saw us. The archer did anyway. But if I can hit him or her with some fury, might be able to get him coming down the stairs or something. Nah, changed course on us.
Is someone there?
But I think I can get Eric.
On all of Skyrim.
Actually, we'll let Eric handle the two-hander down there. Eric is good at handling two-handers, that's for sure. Got around our shield with that arrow. Okay, he's dead too. Well done. There's one more up here.
What was that?
Another archer. Haha! No chance. We do make a good team. Resist frost? Yeah, we're in that. We're 5. We'll put the steel warhammer on 6. I'm gonna set up the hotkey for that too. Give me 1 second here. It doesn't make a whole lot of tactical sense to split your offensive skills, your offensive melee skills anyway, right? The more time you spend, or the more different types of weapons that you're using throughout the course of a play, the less experience each is going to get, right? So tactically, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to use 2 different types of melee weapons. But since the knight does use two-handed and one-handed, I feel like it would be limiting not to make use of that, at least at early game, right? we go. All set up. Looking good, looking good. Armed to the teeth. Okay. We're going in. How you feeling about this, Eric? You thinking you're going to take point or what? Well, I guess it depends. So if I can get a Fury off on these guys in the beginning here, I'm going to switch to two-handed, go in and try to flank. If they end up taking us on head-on here, then we're going to have to switch to the sword and board. Can I hit them from here? Yeah, there we go. Fight each other. There we go. More afraid of the melee guy than the archer. The archer poses less of a threat in close quarters. Oh yeah, collecting ribs. Collecting ribs with the smasher. Band of Devastation. Plus 30 to health and magicka. We'll take that. Equip it. Alright. First challenge done.
Everything in here seems to be about death. Burial urns, crypts, funeral shrouds. It's a bit depressing.
Well, you know, that's what burial tombs are all about. What else is it besides depth? I will say that the diversity in weapon types, it's kind of refreshing from a gameplay perspective. It's nice having the option of going for defense or offense-oriented stuff. Knight class is weird, yeah. Barbarian is the same way. They're adept at both one-handed and two-handed, which at some point is going to nerf the progression of those skills, but in early game and end game it can be useful, I suppose. It's also nice to have the option if you run into like a powerful artifact or enchanted weapon or something. To be able to use that. This is not still my Battlemage. Now the Battlemage died. Oh, welcome aboard, William. Good to see you. No, our Battlemage died. This is a level 1 knight, or not level 1 anymore, but day 1 knight. He is Bratwurst, the barehanded. Gonna have to still rename him at some point. He is a Nord knight, shore worshipper, an all-around badass and poo lover. Dealer of legendary shards. Bratwurst, the Unshamed. Alright, we're doing Snake Whale. I should know that off the top of my head by now. Would have been a good challenge to see if we could take this guy on. The Bandit Outlaw at level 2 is no joke. Quite the challenge. What are you doing up here, Eric the Hoe Slayer? Okay, we got some skeevers. I feel like the faster attack speed of the one-handed weapon is going to be more useful against these little guys than a two-handed weapon. Ow. I don't have a disease, do I? No diseases. I should have stopped by Arcadia's, or Fartcadia's, and got a potion of cure disease. Lucan might also have those in Riverwood, but I wasn't thinking ahead, which I should be doing in a permadeath setting, but I wasn't. My mind was too focused on butt humor. So yeah, what's going on, everybody? What kind of games you guys playing? I finally got my PS5 in. I've been playing some God of War. which is a PlayStation 4 game, but it is enhanced to 4K 60 frames per second on the PS5, and I've been playing that on the couch on the 4K big screen with the sound system and everything, and it has been an unbelievable experience. I love it. Been a cool game. I have never played it. I've had it for PlayStation 4 for a while, but 30 FPS gaming is just a little annoying for me lately. Can't go back to it after living that good 3080 life, you know? So yeah, I did get a PS5 through the GameStop's you know, Pro Rewards thing. They send out the Pro Rewards. Remember, they give them a shot at their new console hardware, and I actually scored one. That was awesome. Finished Cyberpunk with my Nomad. Loved the ending. Oh yeah, I saw some of that. I think you got the same ending I got with that one, William. I did enjoy that ending. It was a good ending. My week's been all over the place, so I haven't had time to play anything, but I hear rumors that Fanny Bones is coming back soon. Yeah, Simon. Sounds like things are on the mend. Last I heard, but hopefully things keep improving for you. We're all pulling for you.
Don't let it get me. Why won't you die? Kill it! Kill it! Don't let it get me. Help!
There we go. Man, that was scary there for a second. That spider gave up on Eric and came after us. I thought maybe Eric had entered Bleed Out. I was gonna have to switch back to the sword in the club, or the shield in the club. But then he came after us. Oh man, that was scary. I'm sweating a little bit. Especially after our last guy died to Frostbite Spider, who flanked us out of nowhere. Currently playing No Man's Sky and Darksiders Genesis. Ooh, those both are very good games from what I've heard. I haven't played either of them. The Darksiders sounds like it's right up my alley.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
I will play it eventually, maybe. I got a lot of stuff on my backlog.
You fool. Why should I
Calling me a fool? Yeah, alright, I am kind of a fool, but, you know, I'm a fool with a spiked club and a chip on my shoulder and a crap in my pants, so... Careful who you're calling a fool, buddy. All right, Eric, I know you don't like the crypts here, so
All of Skyrim.
let's get you prepped.
I don't think I like where this is going. What was that? There you are.
Oh, you're running away now? Eric, don't trigger the... Oh, Eric, okay. Wow, is Arvel still alive over there? Oh, I just saved your life, Eric. Turn around, man. What are you doing? Oh, while I remember, I do like playing with... you know what? Let's leave Eric as non-essential. That might add to some tension to some situations here. So we're going to be trying just as hard. Oh, Arvel popped his ancestral spirit there. I think maybe that's how he got out. That's a racial ability added by Imperius.
These old ruins.
Maybe that's how he got by these Draugr that he usually doesn't make it through. Wonder how far down there Arvel made it. I think that is a restless Draugr that he would have woken up. Nose is itchy, man. And I don't see him getting through the restless Draugr there. Oh, he didn't. The spirit killed the Draugr though afterward. The spirit stays around. Interesting. Gonna need the golden claw. I've gone through here before and just completely forgot to take the golden claw and had to run all the way back when I got to the puzzle wall. Restless Draugr doesn't have anything. Who else we got back here, though?
Come on.
Okay. Gotta stay conscious of that archer over there. There you go. Nice shot, Eric. Well done, well done. Yeah, Eric right now is a lot more powerful than us. A lot more powerful than Bratwurst, anyway. Because I'm playing legendary difficulty, and we're playing at low levels right now. And so NPCs all do at least twice as much damage as we do and take half as much damage coming the other way. So it is nice to have... Ooh. Banded leather or banded armor, 46. How does that work for us here? 46 as opposed to the 40. Yes, definitely using that. But more importantly, how does it look? Still pretty good. Still pretty good. And now Eric can take our...
What do you want me to carry?
Ancient armor, which is probably better than the iron armor that he's wearing. Nope, he still likes the iron stuff better.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right, well, he can hold on to that armor for us in the meantime, I guess. Do the manual labor for us, Eric. He knows his way around a hoe. Don't think we're going to be doing whips with this character, although... maybe. Get up there. This is an apprentice... lock. Ooh, okay, we did have the skill for it. Great. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Eric, can you stay there for me? Eric?
I'm right behind you.
Don't do it.
You go on ahead.
I also need to set up the hotkey for telling followers to wait, because that wasn't working for me just now. What do I have it set up as right now? Followers wait follow, NP8. Oh, that is hold down. There he goes. And now he's following. And now he's waiting. Good, good. To dodge roll my big, slow, heavy armored ass through this. God, this is Tenzin Permadeath. Oh, just barely made it. Took 2 dodges to get through there. He's so slow. Yikes. Okay. Eric, come on down. The way is clear.
Come on. That went pretty well. Oh, things
yeah, it
considered.
did. Not too bad.
I can take on all of Skyrim.
There we go.
There you are.
Eric, what are you doing in there, man? Get out of the fire. Come on. Eric, you fool. You're not essential. Okay, but you're essential to me. All right, we got a couple more over here that we got to worry about. We're going to keep the shield out and use the one-handed stuff so we can keep our defenses up. All right, well done. Okay, took a couple shots there. Seemed to get through our defenses.
It is a shame that was necessary.
Is it? Is it, though? Don't tell me you don't enjoy this. Oh, yeah, I think I have a steel sword for you, too, by the way.
Sure thing.
There you go.
Let's get going then.
That should work out a little better for you. Eric's going heroics here. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Keeping us alive, that's for sure. Although, you know, Bratwurst's little courage spells here and there are helping him out a lot too, I think. Haha, love killing Draugr.
Why don't you stay dead?
Yeah, buddy. Kept him stun locked there. Do feel a little guilty about doing that, but hey, you do have a limited amount of stamina, so you can only do that for so long. And when it comes to staying alive and not incurring a permadeath like we did earlier today, I'll take the cheap stuff every now and then. Of course, if I wanted to go all the way cheap, I could just go back to the sneaky archer stuff. Let's see. Looks like you're gonna run out of courage. He just did.
Take on all of Skyrim.
Dude, it's permadeath. Don't feel guilty. Yeah, I know. I know. Especially at low levels here.
Damn, dust man. What are you doing?
So I didn't get the block sound for that either. So I do have something going on here. I don't know what. That was the sound of that that weapon hitting me with that clunk. That wasn't the sound of the weapon hitting my shield. So not sure what's going on there. Something I gotta work on. Hello, Mr. Prisoner. How are you? Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, haven't seen you around. Welcome. I am Karn. The chat is also here. They're very friendly. Don't be shy. Doing some permadeath. We got a Nord Knight who's a little rough around the edges of his underwear. Just trying to make his way in the world here. Oh, he bashed us. Eric, you got this? There we go. It's hammer time. I don't think this is better than the steel hammer I have, but maybe 30. It's about the same. Okay.
Damn it, I hate those things.
You hate them? I think they're kind of fun. You get all the fun of slaughtering something and none of the guilt. Hate Draugr. How are you and I even friends, Eric? We're a little strange, but we're friendly. Yeah. Little strange, Strudel. Really? I guess you don't want to scare him off right away, right? Only way this playthrough gets more sadistic on yourself is if you ran immersive creatures and or OBIS. Yeah. See, that stuff is fine. I would rather stay on legendary difficulty and keep that solid. I think it's a little easier to follow, a little easier to understand that way, than to try to add in a bunch of mods like OBIS that do make the game more difficult. And have to reduce the difficulty, you know? It complicates things a lot. Especially at lower levels. Okay, here we go. Another swinging blade trap here that I do not like. Okay, made it through. Eric, need you, bud. Here he goes.
Look out! Draugr!
He blocked the bash. There's an archer up there we got to be careful of. Are you coming down to meet us? Yep, there's the archer over here. Let's see if we can draw this guy out a little farther over here to stay out of the line of sight of the archer. Okay, he went down easy enough. All right, shields up.
I can take you.
He got around us that time. Got around the shield. Okay, we're okay. We'll just take it as heavy armor experience there. Getting a lot of those forgotten magic rings. Spectral missiles. Ooh, that's an illusion one. If we need some direct fire, frost, or shock damage. Each missile drains 10% of your magicka. Okay, we can use that. In fact, we will be using that to level it up. In fact, I'm going to switch over to that right now because Draugr are not affected by our illusion spells. But if we can do more direct damage to them via an illusion spell, then I am taking it. I'm going to swap out Fury for Spectral Missiles on hotkey 5 here. Can I even cast it? Oh, I can cast it. Okay. Try that out.
I'm right behind you.
How you doing, Eric? All good?
Let's get going then.
Might come in handy against the Overlord at the end here. Oh, let me catch up here. OBIS is a scary mod. Yeah, I've actually been considering Know Your Enemy, which I think could add a little bit of a wrinkle in there that is also a little bit more doable on Legendary difficulty. Just got to make sure that you're prepped for it, but that might actually betray certain classes. Certain classes might not be able to get around those resistances and enemy types as well, so it's still something that I'm considering, thinking about, but for now, vanilla enemies work fine for me for this setup. At least in a permadeath. If I'm doing like a non-permadeath, then yeah, I would be all about the OBIS and stuff like that, but would never permadeath that. Yeah. For sure. I haven't played Skyrim since 2018. The nostalgia is hitting hard. Oh yeah. Well, there's probably very little that is recognizable from the vanilla Skyrim in this. Were you modding Skyrim, or were you just playing vanilla Skyrim? It is still recognizable, I would say, but I have modded this thing to oblivion and back. I personally just didn't like how vanilla bandits fall off later game. Yeah. For sure. And the bandits, for my money, they're my favorite enemies because they're human, they're diverse. You get all the cool kill cams, all of those are unlocked against them. Oh, did I go too far? Did I do 3? I think it's Bear Moth Owl, isn't it? I got distracted. It is Bear Moth Owl, so all the way around one more time. I always play vanilla, just ENBs. Well, yeah, that's a good way to spice up your visuals for sure. No, I'm running all kinds of overhauls. Combat overhauls, well, 1 anyway. I don't know if you've heard of the Skyrim suite, but I'm running all of Anision's mods, basically. Using Ordinator for the perk overhauls, Wildcat for the combat, Apocalypse, all of his different spell mods, religion overhauls. Adds a lot to the game, in my opinion. Okay, so I don't hear any chanting, so I think that Bratwurst here is not Dragonborn. Oh no, I spoke too soon. He is Dragonborn. Oh crap.
What was that?
Oh, that was cold. Ow. Keep him busy, Eric. Oh, there's the fire. That's good. Bash him out of his shout. All right. Okay. Well done. Well done. All right. Bratwurst is Dragonborn. How about that? What is this strange wall written on this? Or the strange word written on this wall? Something about force? Ah. Okay, we will definitely be using that enchanted axe with the frost enchantment on it above our steel warhammer for our two-handed weapon of choice. That was hotkey 6. Let's get that in there. Haha, look at that. Hey, Eric, come here. Let me try something. No, I'm kidding. All right. Okay, so that was a success. I think that's Bleak Falls handled. Norse axe. Is this any better than the spiked club I have? I do kind of like the look of it. Looks kind of cool. Painted iron shield. I wonder if that's any better than the one that I have. Heavy painted round shield, or the painted iron shield. It's the same. I think I like the heavy painted shield better in this case. All right, let's go get this hidden chest over here around the corner. But yeah, I think day one for Bratwurst, the Nord, the Nord sausage night, is a success. Lived past day one. Unfortunately, Rodan, our Breton Battlemage, did not live past day 5, although we did break the day 4 curse. So that's broken. Excited to see if we can get a new personal best with Bratwurst the Brown here. So he's gone from Bratwurst the Meat Gut, and then we considered Bratwurst the Barehanded, and then we were at Bratwurst the Brown because of all the shark jokes. So now I'm thinking maybe Bratwurst the Brown-Handed makes the most sense. Because he wants to do everything barehanded, and he's, you know, got a lot of brown. He's all about the brown. So I'm thinking Bratwurst the Brown-Handed is where we're going to go. Bratwulf? Yeah, no, he's just Bratwurst now. He's just Bratwurst. Bratwurst the Brown Eye. Yeah, there you go.
I wonder what the
he does have a fierce brown eye, that's for sure. In fact, I think this big furry cloak here that he's wearing is not to protect his ass from the elements, but to protect the elements from his ass. That's the tagline for this character. The thicker mud flap this guy can have, the better. He went from Bratwulf Meatgus to Bratwurst the Brown-Handed. Real character development, it is indeed. So, you know, I like to take lessons that I learned in high school English about dynamic character development and apply them to my characters here in Skyrim. Oh, it's not even that late. So there you go. Character development. Bratwurst the Brown-Handed. Eric, what are you doing down there? Acting a fool. You know what? Let's go ahead and do our level ups. Probably going to have a few. So stamina is going to be level 2, level 3. Health is going to be level 4 and 5. And let's see. We do need to perk into one-handed here. Block. We can do another one in block. We can take time to block. That would be nice. Those lessons really paid off today. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, who did we meet today? We met Fartcadia, the alchemist. We met Helisor instead of Belethor. His name is Helisor Butt. And we asked him about his name, and he said that he's always prepared to make any deal. So that tells us more than we wanted to know about Helisor. Who else did we have? Oh yeah, the Havanichis. So Adrian Havanichi turned into Havanichi Butt, and Proventus Havanichi turned into Havanichi Sack. Oh, and Vilcus, Farkas is no longer Farkas, he's now Fardus. So yeah, Jackson's Renamer is the best mod in the world to enable juvenility. Okay, we definitely need one-handed here. We have one more perk. I feel like I want to spread the love. Actually, Illusion I think is probably our best one right now, so that those fury spells, those spectral arrows, and or those spectral missiles and courage spells don't take up as much. I can cast them more often. There we go. Happy with that. There we go. Oh, one more thing. Blah. Skirmishers yeah, we're not going to use that. That's light armor. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I think this is where I'm going to call it for the day. Overall, you know, we lost a character, so I can't call it a great success, but it was a very fun stream, and our new character did make it to day 2. So we will be prolonging the juvenility for as long as possible with this guy. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, Strudel. Thank you very much. So yeah, quick plug here. I do this every Saturday, so if you're new here and you happen to cross my stream, like Mr. Prisoner there, do hit the like and subscribe button, because I do this every Saturday at 6 p.m. UTC, which is 11 a.m. my time. So yeah, come hang out again with us. I also do build guides on my channel, as well as some modding tips and tricks if you're looking to get back into Skyrim. Those might help you out. I also do some stylish gameplay focused dungeon dives and things like that on the channel. So check that stuff out, and just, you know, like and subscribe, click the buttons. Helps me out a lot. And it's free, so just click the damn button. Thanks. And speaking of plugs, do check out the links in the description below. If you like this kind of content, there is no shortage of it out there. There are plenty of talented content creators that don't get enough play on YouTube and Twitch, and many of them are in here in the chat with us right now. Strudel has a great fanfic that you can click on if you like to read, you know, high fantasy stories. Hard to go wrong with that. She's a very talented writer and also executes it very well as well. Let's see who else. Magus80 streams on Twitch, and he's got a new character, a dark elf rogue mage sword fighter type guy. Very, very entertaining to watch. I go watch him as much as possible, so do check him out. Let's see, Caladran has some stuff on her channel as well, and also a long-running fanfic, which I have linked to. And the Laughing Simon, you know, one of the best budding content creators on YouTube right now. He specializes in VR gameplay, and he's just a laugh and a riot a second. Thank you, Simon, for joining as well. It's always good to have you. And a bunch of other good stuff in there too. And I think The Wind actually streams on Twitch. She sometimes does Permadeath. She always does Skyrim. And that's a lot of fun too. You're going to see a lot of us there as well. So a lot of friends to be made, a lot of fun to be had. Just, you know, follow the links. I think that is it for me today. Thank you all again for joining. There is a little more I enjoy more so than hanging out with some of my favorite people playing some of my favorite game. Yeah, this is making me kind of sick actually. So let's get that figured out. So yeah, thanks for joining. And Karin's such a sweetheart, you know. I can be a bit of a miscreant at times, but yeah, I have a heart of gold, and I love you all very much. So, yep, see you around, and catch you next time. Bye.